No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
That as well.
I don't believe in that. I personally don't believe in that.
So you guys can't see like our alliance text.
Yeah, welcome. RoC Season 1 is finished. Finally, we can focus on the freaking game for a couple moments and get our shit back on lock for COP, and that's kind of what we're doing tonight is Clash of Provinces talk. Same structure, we'll just kind of shorten it down. The first half hour will be Clash of Provinces. Any questions, we'll hit those first. And then the next half hour will be kind of open to anything. RoC talk, anything to do with Rise of Empires in general. So, yeah, that's where we're at, guys. And just so everyone's aware, like Kai had said, thank you so much. She's moderating for us tonight. But we are recording, and we're going to post this up on YouTube, so it'll be up within 24 to 48 hours. And if you don't feel comfortable with being recorded, anything like that, just message me, and we can we'll accommodate you on anything for sure. But we're grateful for you being here because it all helps. The more we have here from any alliances in any state, the better off we can all learn this game together. And that's what this is about tonight. So I just want to double check, make sure if we had anyone new that wasn't at that last meeting, just make sure that their mic is working if they want to talk or that they can see the stream. So just so everyone's aware, I am screen sharing in Discord, which has been very helpful, very successful. And then also there's a little link to the YouTube channel there, which is where you'll find the live stream right now, but also where you'll find all the other videos of whatever. And so there you go, guys. I just see that everyone's pretty much the same people, but Jim CK, how are you, brother?
Not bad, man. How are you?
Doing so good. So good to have you, man. You all good on your end?
Yeah, all good.
Sweet.
Just listening.
Yeah, sounds good, brother. Let's all learn together. Thanks for being here. Welcome, anyone from 343, CorCat, Miss CorCat, thank you, and anyone from 341. That is all going to be one team for a little bit here, so that's going to be fun. Welcome. And then we have a newcomer, Sueb. It looks like they're deafened, so that means they cannot hear me.
I did try to message them, so we're working on that.
Did you get a response? If not, can you just disconnect them from this until we know what's going on that end?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Kai. So yeah, if you, like I said, there's going to be I'm not going to spit any information probably at you this evening because I just want to see where everyone's at with COP, see if there's any general questions, how people are doing on their chests and so on and so forth, and kind of any direction we should be taking as a team or even just as people in general playing this game to best crush the Clash of Province event. So questions can be posted in the chat, or obviously mic priority, like if you have your mic and you have a question, just unmute yourself and get after it. And then if you're just a typer, either in the YouTube chat or the Discord chat there under the same name, RoE General in Discord here. Yeah, just like you, Noli. That's right. Thanks so much for being here. So yeah, let's start off with that. Does anyone have any Clash of Province questions that really, we haven't talked about Clash of Province for like 2 months, I feel like. So hit me with what you got, guys. You know what's cool is that @here function that I'm just learning about. That's pretty sweet. Is that everyone in the chat room at that moment?
Yeah, I think it's just like everybody online at that moment.
Whoa, that's so cool, actually.
I'm so down with it.
That is super cool. I didn't even know that existed. I'm all into these things now. Like, I don't understand their purpose because they're kind of in other social media platforms they're overused and not used properly. But in this one, it is money. It is so money. Okay, Gunner's got the first question, Gunner. Great question here. Or I guess Noli says, let's talk dragon. Let's do that in the second half. Are you talking about like destroyer dragon or just all dragons? Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that in about 20, 25 minutes or something, Noli. So remember that question. If you can mark it with a light bulb, then my team will know to hit me back with it. But thank you. Yep, thank you. And Gunner's question is this. So if we do go Gold League, is there a way back to Silver? Yes. So what Gunner's talking about, if you're looking at the screen, go into events, go into Clash of Province competition, and then you see your overview, today's events, and as you can see, State 341 is super weak. Or 343 is super weak, and 341 is so strong. And this week is just proving that, right, CorCat?
What can I say? Yous are a couple of weeks older than us.
That's right. But yeah, we are inevitably looking at going to Gold League because we couldn't get on the same page for week 1 and 2, and neither could 343, but they're doing a better job this third week of being on the same page. But yeah, so Gunner brings up a great point, and yes, so Clash of Provinces, there's different divisions. In Clash of Provinces, we're in the lowest division, which is Silver Division. So, and like it says there, at the end of this competition, the first 1 ranking zones will be promoted to Gold Division. So the first state, basically, that ranked at number 1 here. So that is probably going to be us. Almost certain of that at this point, but who knows? We might pull some crazy side move and 343 will be going to Gold. But, so it's just the same thing. There'll be, in Gold League, there'll be a warm-up week, and then 3 weeks, and then if we lose all 3 weeks, we will be back to Silver. And that's how it'll go. So, yeah. So I guess, does that help you there, Gunner? Does that answer your question? It's pretty straightforward, I think. Gunner. Perfectly. Thank you. Thank you, sir. What's with this level thing? Me6 level thing that it's handing out. It's just like if you chat more.
Yeah, it's like an activity measurer.
Whoa. I saw Yaki got to level 3 and he's been here for 2 seconds. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Laurel,
go ahead, run. Yeah.
what's the is there any benefit to being in the Gold League, or are you just going up against harder provinces, or what's the deal with that?
That is a great question. So, if we go to season rewards, this is where it would differ depending on what league you're in, right? So your season rewards are basically what you're going to get. I don't know if, like, they just use the weirdest terminology, but this is a season of COP, I guess you could say. But basically this round, I would call it more round, right? They use it up there, round number 26. Like, it's just, they're not very consistent with their lingo. But if you go into there, like when we go to Gold League, if we go to Gold League, if you go into here, the rewards will be different, yes, based on where you're ending up and stuff like that. Not a huge deal for, unless you're shooting for like MVP and all that stuff, but Gold League's hardcore. Like, I don't know if you guys know Big Timers, his castle in 120, I think he migrated to 120 from 109. His castle in 120, he just barely got enough tickets to migrate. He migrated, and he's in Gold League there, and he's got like fully maxed like SX heroes. So, good luck. If we ever fight 120 in Gold League, that'll not be a good time. It's just, it's really, the day-to-day isn't affected. It's just KE, literally, everyone. Put on a 3-day shield is my advice for that. Put on a 3-day shield for KE, and just do your hourlies, and don't do anything else. Because you pop that shield off for 1 second, you're going to get smashed before you can even blink.
Yeah.
By multiple people, probably, right? Because what will happen is we'll be going against a full state of C25s, and they will all be like waiting because they'll be thirsty for something, right? So they'll all be waiting for that one shield that actually pops. So just put your 3-day on. Save up your gems now. Put your 3-day on, or your 24 hours, every 24 hours. Do whatever you need to do. Because, yeah, they'll take everything. They'll take all of it. All your troops, all your resources in one hit. Pretty much. Yeah, but as far as the day-to-day goes, just keep getting your personal chest, right? Just keep getting your personal chest. No one can stop you from getting your personal chest on, Gathering Day. Yeah, no, on Gathering Day, they can just come to our state during KE, right? So just do your normal stuff, except for on KE, just don't do anything, and definitely don't pick KE for day 7, because that would be a horrible mistake. Right. Or Gathering Day. Pick something inside your castle for day 7. So I guess that's a great question, Gunner, and good to bring up that topic now because it's looking inevitable. And so, yeah, just focus on, and it's honestly not the end of the world timing on going to Gold League, because like, if like obviously it's all bad. You never want to go unless you're ready as a state, but I don't believe we're ready, but we'll definitely find out. And so it's not bad timing in the sense that we're in between RoC seasons, so we don't have to worry about like that whole jam of getting smashed in COP now every week out and deal with RoC. Like, we're just in between, so just work on your castle is my best advice, if that makes sense, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
get we're doing this temporary merger thing with the RAG Alliance into one new alliance called something T-Rag. I don't know what we're going to be called. Something. But anyone coming from the TTT side of that merger, we had just talked about focusing on getting to level, or a C22 if you're not there yet, and getting T8s. Because if we could have, like, we'll probably have around 60 people on for every war, or 50. Let's be conservative with it and say 50. If we can have 50 people and every single person has minimum T8s, we're going to crush face for RoC. So that would be what I would say as prep goes, as far as that goes for the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I guess. Great questions, though, Run and Gunner. Appreciate that. Anyone else up to bat?
I know we got some questions queued up for you if you need some, but
Let me just hit Mr. Percy. Hello, Percy. Is that you?
Hello.
Hello, Percy. What's up, my brother?
No, because I just come to listen.
Awesome.
What you talk
Awesome.
about? Yeah.
Yeah, we're just doing some question and answer session, and it's on kind of Clash of Provinces and what we should be focusing on for the next 4 weeks in preparation for Season 2 of RoC. Kind of that's the general idea. So thanks so much for being here, brother. And if you have a question, unmute
I'm
yourself.
just come for a few minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm
No worries.
busy on my work.
Yeah, you got to get back to your restaurant, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here for a couple minutes. Appreciate that, man. Because we're all gonna be on one team soon. You're already at Rag or what? Nah, whatever. I'm off topic. Someone give me a question. Get me back on topic.
So I'm didn't listen the front. So now we go from one island or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll talk to Rail a little bit about it. He would have a better beat on what your guys' situation are. But
Yes,
we'll
Neil
definitely see
said
more.
they will talk the inside.
Oh, perfect.
So now not sure.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it'll definitely become clear over the next few days. I think we'll definitely keep the channels open and we'll chat about it for sure, man. Thank you, Percy. Okay, let me see if I can.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Let me see if I can't navigate to a. Where am I going, Kai? I think it's the moderator question feed. Is that the one I'm going to, or where am I going?
yes, sir.
Okay, thanks so much. Thanks, guys. As you can tell, I'm the brains behind this operation, clearly. Okay, so we got. I can just start at the top with these, or how does this work here? Yeah?
Yeah, so like if you scroll to the top, those are the questions that have been in the submitted question channel the longest. So
Okay, perfect. I'll start there then. Okay, so we got from Discord community, how does the throne battle work? Ooh, that's an interesting one. So it's not directly tied to COP, obviously, but let's take a look at that for a moment. So let's zoom out, and if you were a former member of, or still right now a member of TTT, I guess, we've never really done a throne battle or participated at all. A few of us have, I guess, but not as a whole alliance. So if we zoom out and we go to the middle of the map, that's where you find your throne, no matter what state you're in, right? And as you can see, it's in protection stage, because every start of KE, which is day 6, we'll say, of COP, so start of KE, you battle for the throne. And if we go into events and we go to starting soon, you see the battle for the throne. So basically how this works is it's just a time thing. Whoever holds the throne for the battle stage, which is I believe 2.5 hours, whoever holds it for the longest amount of time in 2.5 hours, whatever alliance holds it for that longest amount of time, will then take the throne for that week. And then basically what that means is the R5 of that alliance is now the emperor. And then they can divvy out titles which give different buffs. So if you go, or sorry, they select the heroes of the state: queen, prime minister, judge, financial. Hey, look at me, that's me and my cute little kids, look at them. But then we got juror in there too. So they divvy those up. They give different buffs depending on what they are. And so, like, for my role, I guess, total resource income buff, food costs, gathering speed. So pretty much I don't use any of that shit mostly. But the total resource income is okay, I guess. But not the best one, but it's okay. Whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But basically, how that goes, that throne battle, is so you see these trebuchets, these 4 trebuchets. So the idea is you're battling for the throne and these trebuchets, because these 4 trebuchets will lower the amount of time you need to hold the throne for. It speeds it up. So basically, how it works in our state is we don't fight for the throne. We just kind of give it to whoever decides that they're the ones to take it. There's a rotation of sorts in the works, and we did have finally Mr. Legend of Hell Alliance was on the throne, which is super cool to see. And so there's going to be more of a rotation as I see. I think I'm not really in those conversations heavily, but Rail would be one to talk to about that for sure. He would have a better beat on the rotation, but I believe, like, with this combined alliance rotation situation, we'll rotate into it. So it's not really a battle anymore. The only battle that would happen is if during that KE, so the state we're fighting during KE could come over and battle us for it. Now, typically what happens is we just talk to them, whoever's the big alliance over there, whoever has the throne, and we just typically the emperor that's going to take the throne, or the alliance that's going to take the throne that week in our state, would just set up a truce, because it doesn't really benefit either team if they're just slapping it out over that. It's definitely fun for KE. You get some high numbers right away. But as far as, like, you could lose your throne, it's a gamble. It's a risk for sure. Because then you don't get those buffs, and you can't do your province quests as easily, and all that jazz. But basically, it's usually a throne truce, and that's kind of what it's been every week. We haven't really had a battle here, and then that's kind of it. That's basically it. There's nothing more to that. I mean, those people with the titles then have to select some cards for the province quests, right? And you can click into those and kind of view those. And so there's my building. Whoa, I clicked on that. Cool. So then I've placed my 4 cards. That's the extra buffs you get, all that jazz. But as far as the throne battle itself goes, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy. If it was a battle, like for instance, would be one bad thing. This is definitely a super negative to go into Gold League, is we'll never get our throne ever again. Right? Unless we can somehow smooth talk these guys into not taking our throne, which is highly unlikely. But who knows? Who knows? We'll get Rail all ripped up high, and we'll see what he can accomplish. Right, Rail?
What am I doing?
You're making friends in Gold League so we can have our throne, right? Everyone designated you the friend maker?
Yeah, apparently. That's what I'm good at. And trust me, I've been working on it since like 3 weeks ago.
Good call. Good call. You knew it was inevitable here.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, this game is about meeting people and making friends, in my opinion, and burning things. So
sometimes burning your friends.
Oh man, we've attacked each other.
That's
I've
right.
dropped Alliance and attacked Rob one time. It was hilarious.
There you go. That's right. Sometimes you just need to burn
Or you
some
can let me talk something.
Yes, go ahead, Percy. What do you got to say, brother?
About OP, they will fight the real RG and HEL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, OP did what? I missed the second half of that.
They says he wants keep attack RAG and HEL. He wants attack real. Yeah.
Oh, they want to attack these other alliances in NAP 20, is that, or NAP 15? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, and
they
so
they
yeah,
they
that's.
actually want to find the where. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, and so that's an added benefit to throne rotation is so that we don't have someone that thinks that they can just run the state. And I mean, like honestly, on state matters, it'll all work itself out here one way or the other. Like when we join forces with Reg, like I'm totally down to smash some OPES, right? And hell and full scale, everyone will get involved as like it. The thing is, everyone does what's best for their alliance first, and then they work on the state, right? And so as far as TTT goes, that's how we got to where we are, working on ourselves and then trying to do what we could for the state. But we're very small. We don't spend money as much as OPE, for instance, so it's a very tricky situation to just dive on head first into OPE. Rag has a lot bigger castles than us. And so, not saying that I couldn't burn a lot of these bitches, because I guarantee they have wrong formations, they have wrong everything.
Everything that you just said, and I want to make this clear that everybody in Rag has a choice. Like, you don't want to fight, don't fight.
Exactly, and I think
That's
that's
the
what
thing.
we found out today in that meeting. Is like we're literally the same team, and there was only one issue that we had issues with, and that we kind of resolved it, I believe, to some level. We're basically all the same. Everyone in TTT does whatever they want to. Like honestly, there's a member yesterday that said, "Hey, can I jump in this OPE war?" I said, "Yes. If you think it's going to be fun, do it." Like, I don't tell, I'm just a figurehead on this team. If you want to do something for fun, you don't want to do something that the whole team's doing, then you get your say and you just stay out of it and do whatever's best for you, right? Yeah, I should have said that first. It all starts within your castle, and then your alliance, and then your state, right? And throne, I guess the topic of the throne is more of a state-wide topic, and I think in 341, we're getting on board and we're going in such a positive direction, right? I think we could all probably agree on that.
Oh, I full-heartedly agree with that. This state has a lot of people and a lot of members, and I mean, the people that want to play ROE, I mean, we're all in that chat, and the other day was just like everybody was all on board.
Yep, that's right. It'll be fun. It'll be good. But hopefully that answers whoever asked that in the Discord community. Thank you so much for that question. Let's move on. Did anyone come up with a question in the meantime that's on voice? Yep, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. I got some more questions here in our moderator question feed, or whatever this question place is. So let's go with this one. With specialization, so should you complete the 100% research in your troop specialty before or after you complete basic military? Okay, so like a tech question. So this would be, it's tech day today, so this would be a good one to be focusing on some level. So let me see if I've got this pulled up now. Let's go unpack this question a little bit. Should you complete the 100% research in your troop specialty before or after your complete basic military? Okay, so you got basic military at the top, and then I assume they're talking about footman training, archer training, cav training?
Yeah, I believe this question came from Elrena early on, and it was sort of focused on, because you talked to us about specializing in one troop type, because it's too expensive to do them all.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I believe she's asking whether or not we should complete the research specialization of our one troop type before we do basic military research or after.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. Yeah, complete, get to 50%, because I guess in short, you never go 100% on your troop specialty until Zone Comm's done. And I'll touch that point a little in a second here. But basic military, you should probably try and get that up there as soon as you can for a couple of reasons. So we'll open up this tree. And obviously it helps you on training day. It increases training speed. This is all about training speed and training numbers. And then you get to build an extra encampment there. And then this one's super good for fighting. Increase all unit HP by 15%. That's super good, no matter what troop type you have. And then deadly arms is super good for KE. So this one is an all-purpose, kind of helps you on multiple days of COP. So I would recommend doing that pretty early on and getting that pretty much max. As you see, I don't have it max. Like, I got a couple other spots here, but like I don't do a lot of archer training, so I haven't really devoted any resources to that. But as far as the specialized troop training, so yes, if you're a free-to-play player, so I'll attack this at two angles, free-to-play versus spender. If you're a free-to-play player, there'll be two items in this game that are going to drive you insane, okay, two resources to speak of. And the first one would be super tickets, because most weeks you're not even going to have 10 super tickets to unload, especially early on. But if you do all the free events that come around, then you can get your 10 every kind of week. It just kind of, you have to be in the game a little bit more because you're not spending money. But the other thing would be courage medals, because those will drive you insane too, because there's Zone Commemoration, Zone Conflict, and the second half of all the specialty stuff that takes courage medals. For now, there'll be some other stuff later on, but that's the ones for now. So I guess the order with that would be, your specialization. The reason why I say a free-to-play player needs to focus on one is because, like, some of these last ones cost, like, 10 million wood and 12 million iron, okay? Now, that's very difficult to get as a free-to-play player and to devote that, and it'll be the same. As you get down to that point over here, it'll be the same thing for the last one. It'll be 10 million of something. So if you were to kind of level those all out at the same time, like 10%, obviously I'm a cav-focused player, so I've maxed that one, and then I've just been kind of dropping it in as I go. No real focus there. Just if I needed to be researching something, I dumped it in to maybe finish an hourly for a couple of small tech points. But yeah, you would max that one. So basic military would be a good focus, and then I would say at the same time or together, whatever, the order doesn't matter at that point for efficiency, but definitely get one of them to 50%, or at least, I mean, to the cav enhancement, the enhancement square, so that you can get those that extra enhancement if needed. That'll definitely help in some battles. But then as far as the tech day goes, which is not part of the question, but bonus material, definitely, like, this matters most above all. Like Zone Commemoration, like the moment you have that max, you're getting $400 a day worth of free shit if you get your 9 chests, right? Because this one doubles your chests, and then you go from 9 chests to 18. And it's not really much harder. Like, once you have this maxed, Arms Expert, you have one above that's 100%, and this one's 200, that's 300%, plus a COP ticket of 100%, that's 400%. You'll be crushing 9 every day if you've done it properly. And so then that is your zone comm, and then once you get that, then you'll be getting courage medals way faster, and then you can focus on whatever at that point. If you want to get your T9s right away, if you want to dump some into zone conflict, it's really actually no, you have to max out your zone comm, right, for our T9 players. Is that correct? Yes, you have to max out your zone conflict, sorry, before you can unlock your T9s anyway, so then it would be naturally use your courage medals over here to kind of do that. But way easier once you're getting 18 chests a day for sure. Right, Rail?
Yeah, I just got second place. Yeah, those chests, Zone Comm, I can't stress anything else more than Zone Comm since I started doing it. Biggie told me to do that. Oh my god, the growth has been exponential.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It's crazy because it's like $400 a day worth of stuff. If you were to spend $400 US every day, that's how much free shit you get from Zone Comm being maxed.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I have a comment on this.
Yeah.
For like really new players, I think it's important to specify not to do zone conflict research, because when you say zone comm,
Zone
it's
Commemoration. Let's go with that. Zone Commemoration.
Because for me, like I did some zone conflict in the beginning.
Yeah, no worries.
I knew
that's
the whole
a good point.
thing was important.
Yeah, that's a very good point. No, thanks for bringing that up. So Zone Commemoration is what we're talking about, because then that will make Zone Conflict a lot easier. Zone Conflict just literally has to do with, like, KE, basically, and smashing people that way. But Zone Commemoration will help you on every single one one of the days. So that's definitely the one you'll focus on, and it'll help you get those more chests. And I was gonna ask CorCat. He's our other T9 player in here, or close to T9, or at least he has Zone Commemoration maxed. What are your thoughts on Zone Commemoration there, Mr. CorCat?
Oh, I second what Rail said too, man. Zone Commemoration is it's a game changer. To have that finished, you just get so many resources and you can push growth so quick. Zone Conflict is a little bit harder towards the end, but when you have Zone Com unlocked, it's a lot easier to really push. Even for equipment, you get I think 32 or 34 equipment material chests a day for each variety.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to push for, say purple or orange equipment, that will be a big help. So my only regret in the game is leaving it for so long and not doing it sooner. Absolutely get Zone Commemoration done. Whenever you have Courage Medals, just smash Zone Com.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much, Core. Appreciate that. And then I think Green, sorry, I forgot that Green also has a max. Is that right, Green? What's your thoughts on Zone Commemoration?
Oh, look, I third that opinion. It's crazy. It's crazy the extra benefits that you're getting. Like my style of play, I've shared with you before. I want to max my C22 before I move up, and it's allowed me to do that a lot faster than I thought that I would. So I'm pretty close now. So
awesome.
It's definitely done that for me. So I third it. Yeah, Rail and CorCat are exactly right. It's a game changer.
Rail that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I heard that.
What just happened?
I did too.
Thanks, Green. I appreciate your comments.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. What just happened?
I heard my name.
No, it was like a combination of he said
Green third railed you.
Third what Rail said.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
that was good, bud.
Yeah. You get that?
You get that. This is our resident
About
Confucius.
30 seconds later.
He's on it. He's on it, guys. It's the end of the hitch. Give him a break. No, yeah. So as you can see from one of the three largest castles in this chat, like they're all saying the same thing, right? They're all saying the same thing. And one thing I'll add to that is, so one thing that I personally have done in my castle is, I got a little bit antsy at the end here, but I'm almost there. Like, give me a couple more weeks and it'll be maxed here. But it's always good, honestly. Like, I've said that C19's a good platform. If you can max your Zone Com, by the time, like, you're ready, like, at C19, C20, max that Zone Commemoration. Zone Commemoration. If you can max that at that level, you will jump to C25 so very fast, I can promise you. With a good, strong C25, too. Because the resources will just add up like crazy. And then your legions will also be there to match it, like CorCat said with the equipment. Like, everything just kind of flows in one kind of direction once you focus on that. And it's a lot easier to get your chests if you're a lower level castle, but also don't let it hold you back too much. Just find that balance, right? And so I'll have mine maxed when I'm C22, and then that'll really help me push to C25. So, and that coming from a free-to-play kind of standpoint. Obviously, from a spender standpoint, buy Courage Medals. That's what I would recommend. Buy super tickets and Courage Medals only. That's what I would spend only my money on, because with Courage Medals, you can get everything else in the game through Zone Commemoration. Even you get a little bit more super tickets. So there, in my mind, it's Courage Medals is the way to go. And if you're a spender and you go in on Tech Day, is actually the best day to buy that package, because it's a little bit cheaper on Tech Day, I believe. But if you kind of scroll through there, there's a couple ones. There's a 25 USD one or a $20 one, and then I don't like doing that. Let's go into the store and we can pick technology, research and development. Okay, so then like this one is just on Tech Day. That one's available, so that's not a bad one. Not really. Doesn't have courage medals. I wouldn't waste my time there. This one is the one I was talking about. Whereas you can pick some variations, and this one has courage medals, and so that's the one I would definitely, if you're a moderate spender, drop $100 every so often on that. That could be something, or a big spender even. $100 every so often is kind of a more big spender. Moderate spending, there's not this one. No, that's not the one. There's a smaller one. Oh, it was in the hot packages. So if we go back into there, that one for moderate spenders. No, that's not it. There is this one. Here it is. Haha, found it. I'll just ramble on till I find it. This one is more moderate spender level. You know, it's like 27 Canadian dollars, so not too crazy if you got a little budget going, but any amount of courage medals helps. That's definitely an upgrade or two there with that package. So that's something if you're a spender to take a look at. Definitely focus on those courage medals, because man, it's just free stuff, and you don't have to spend so much to get as big that way. Great question, random Discord community person. Maybe Elrena? Yeah, probably. Elrena. Great question, Elrena. Did that answer if that was your question, El?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Pretty
That's
sure it was. Yeah.
great. Yeah, no worries. Great. What next? Anyone got a question? We can kind of open it up to any questions now. We're at like the half hour. We've been doing this for a little bit over half hour, so any question about the game in general, RoC, or COP, anything, let's hit them. Let's hit them all.
I do have one, even though the last one was technically mine.
That's okay.
So,
Go ahead.
So in the RoC tab, in the territory rankings, there's a list, and people have points, and I don't know how they have them because I have 0.
Sorry, where are you going? Walk me through it again.
In the RoC tab or whatever.
Okay, so we'll go out to the world map. Reign of Chaos tab, yeah.
Yeah, so then go to territory.
Territory.
And then rankings.
Rankings.
There's a list. These people have points, and like, what are they doing to get points?
Oh, honestly, I'm pretty sure this is just like a glitch, right?
Okay.
Because look, I have 0 points. I mean, not that I was high on this list.
That's
I
why
have 0 points. Tenfold. Look, that's our friend that left our alliance. They have 151. Pufferfish. This might be actually inactive players in the game. I don't know. No, there's some people that are still active in the game.
Yeah.
But like Carl Warden, I know is inactive. Tenfold, possibly inactive. Pufferfish is inactive. I think it's just a glitch. It doesn't mean anything. Like, you're not getting rewards.
Okay.
This ranking was just to get you that gold reward every 8 hours, right?
Okay.
So you're not getting that anymore. The only thing that you can do... Oh, that's a good point, though. The only thing you can do, and keep doing this, guys, because these resources will disappear in 4 days or whatever. Go to your frontline workshops and keep pumping out your resources. I mean, your stuff on the left doesn't matter, but you're getting some free stuff over there, right? You're only consuming charcoal to do it, right? And so just keep getting those, fill those up every 8 hours or however long. Max out your queues, do whatever, just to get those resources. That's a good spot there. So thanks for reminding me of that. Elrena, whatever your freaking name is.
Yeah.
No. But soon after Tally Week, the only thing left will be specialization. And so the Reign of Chaos tab will be gone, and we'll only be able to access that specialization level. And just looking at that, not that it will matter out of season, but you'll just be able to access it and look at it, I guess, and plan for next season. Go into your Institute of War, so this new building that came with RoC, Institute of War, and then it'll bring you right to specialization, because that's the only tab that'll really be working. Yeah, awesome, great point. Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries.
I feel better now.
Good. Yeah, you're not a loser, El. You're doing it.
What's happening?
Why can't I get on this list?
Yeah. Okay, good.
No, thank you. Great question. What else we got? I see Yeti trying to sneak in the back door. What's up, brother?
Nothing much. I was kind of had a little bit of a busy afternoon, so I missed the first half, and I was gonna get my question typed out. It's an interesting one. It requires a few answers to
Awesome.
see if it'll work.
I love your questions.
But
Hit it, brother.
I think it'd be a good cop strategy, possibly.
Let's hear it. I love that. I love strategy. This is a strategy game, so let's hear it. Let's type that puppy out, and then we'll hit it.
All right. Yeah. So first off, how long when you go to recall your troops out of the shrine? It'd be this coming up reset because we just had reset happen. It'd be this coming up reset. How long do you have to wait? Or how long can they wait in there before you have to recall them? Is it the Sunday night reset?
I believe it goes weeks. Yeah, so it's like it says right here. I don't know this answer for sure, but I believe it's week per week. So this is last week's. Last week I lost 500,000 troops, and so if I want them back, I got to do it sometime in this week.
Yeah.
So Sunday, before day one on Sunday for most people, yeah.
Okay. So, if I wait till troop day for cop event to recall them, if troop day is happening, I recall them, will those points from troops count towards cop?
Great question. Unfortunately not, and for one reason. It is the thing on troop day, so there's each day there's a section called, so today's event, challenges and points. These are the only things in here that will give you points for that day. So on troop day, there's only two things. I think maybe gems might be there, but there's training troops, like so you're actually physically training them, so that wouldn't fall under that shrine scenario. And then there's enhancing troops, which also doesn't fall under that shrine scenario. And then there's, I think they do give you for promoting troops, like moving from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9 kind of thing. They give you some points there. So
you do get promoting.
Yeah, great strategy, but unfortunately it doesn't fall under like the challenges, so you wouldn't get any points for that.
Has it been tested before?
I don't know. You can test it. It's just the only thing that requires is usually money, right? Because if we went back to, like I don't use the shrine because it's a trap, as Slaughter would say. It's literally a trap. You want to drop $100 or $140, it's trapping you. It's way cheaper and way more effective, and you'll get your training day chests if I was to just make another 500 troops in the next week. I would get way more, like, as far as efficiency and RSS in, RSS out concept, the shrine is the worst example of efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Mark of the Fallen thing, like, because you need those potions or whatever they're called, those candlesticks or they're literally called Mark of the Fallen, right? You can't really do it effectively in the great capacity without them. And then also, side note, it takes a shiz ton of resources. Now, obviously, that's less than remaking them for sure. But if you're remaking them and also getting hourly chests completed and also getting COP day possibly, like triple dipping while you're remaking them, then that's going to be way more lucrative than just like getting them back from the shrine. So I guess in theory it could work, but I don't think so. It's the same concept on like gathering day. If you send your workers out to explore it, they're getting resources. Does that count for gathering day? And the answer is no, because they're not technically gathering the resources. They're exploring and they're finding resources.
Yeah, I see your point with that.
Yeah, so
but
it's worth a shot. Yeah. Drop some coin and let us know, Yeti.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
Do it,
because I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's like a gray area for the game.
Yeah,
if it'll trick
that too. You never know, right? This game is just ones and zeros, so it could just be 1 and 0 that they missed, right? You might have just hacked the game.
Well, I'll get back to you on Friday to see how it goes.
Brother, let me know and definitely drop a note over there. How's that Discord coming along for y'all over in 344?
The state still runs long Viber, and it irritates the hell out of me
Yeah.
because everything is stuck in one giant chat.
Yeah, that's what I like about Discord. Our state runs on Viber too, but don't worry, one day I'll get them all here, I believe.
It works. There's a good notion of people that understand the great versatility of Viber.
Yeah.
I struggle with getting all the roles set up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to set up the roles and then set them for rooms, or do I need to build the rooms and then select the roles?
There is a phenomenal human being that is good at all this stuff. I mean, I kind of know some of those answers, but there's this person that's called Chrysos Kinmaster. Oof.
Yeah, I was going to send them an invite. They messaged me in your Discord, and I was going to send them an invite to the server and just give them free reign to fix my fuckery.
Fix my fuckery. Well, there you go, Kai. If you weren't busy enough.
I'm loyal to no end. But yes, Yeti, let me know if I can help you. I would love to.
That sounds fantastic. I'm off Friday to Monday. It's a 4-day weekend, and I might have tomorrow off too.
Whoa.
Because I've been on isolation. I had to go get tested for COVID Sunday. Right, like I come out negative.
Oh, that's good. But you might still have to isolate or whatever.
Yeah, because I was sick as a dog Saturday. It was rough.
Just got the flu bug or something instead of COVID.
Yeah, it was a 103 fever and chills, bad body aches, all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, that actually frightens me. I usually catch the flu once a year, but this time I haven't got it yet. And so I'm just like, that's kind of exciting, but also kind of scary because, like, what does that mean? Because I literally get it every year like clockwork. So what's happening this year? Maybe I'm just not interacting with enough people that I'm catching the flu from them, right? I don't know what it is. I'm okay with it anyway.
Well, the weird part for me is I'm pretty heavily vaccinated, and they require us to be vaccinated for flu yearly.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, the human body's crazy. It'll get you somehow. No, awesome, Yeti. Great question. Great strategy. I love your strategy. Join, come migrate to 341. Thanks. Bye.
I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna listen in.
No, for sure. For sure. We love having you here. Thanks so much, brother. Appreciate you.
Anytime.
And congrats. Let's open that season board up. Let's all congratulate VXI and Yeti as one of the captains for their defense, I believe. Is that right, Yeti?
Congratulations.
You guys finished top 10. You got 7th place. Good job, man. Well done.
Yeah, well played.
We had fun.
It was rough.
We had fun
with
the 2 wars against you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's get back into any questions anyone's got. I like hitting these random ones that I probably been sitting in our submit a question for months now. I'm not the best at finding them.
Hey, brother, can I explore something?
Yes, Percy, go ahead, brother.
So now our group is for sure come to grow.
Yep.
Oh, so 343 stage they also don't go. So their points is just million.
Their points are what? What was that last word? I missed it.
Are just medium. He's just saying the points are less.
Yeah. So are you talking about the Clash of Province points?
Yes. So they also don't want to go to the growth stage.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically, we and this is why it's important if you're doing the losing technique to lose in that first week, right? So that we don't get into this position.
You so get the first one will go up.
That's right. So it'll probably be us, and probably let's hear CorCat's thoughts on that. Not that he.
I'm just afraid of the we go to the growth, we can't get the point.
Yeah, we probably won't.
The
You're right.
the reasons will the race will get not many more
Yep.
because no win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, brother. Yeah, your fears are very valid because you're right. We won't win a single day in Gold League. Is my what I see, but crazy shit happens in this game sometimes, and maybe our state being a civil war every single week has made us some kind of superheroes. I don't know. So maybe we do well in gold. I don't foresee that happening because they are far ahead of us in the game, most likely.
Because the OPR5, he says he will talk to the Gold Legends,
Right?
the Alliance. They
Yeah.
don't fight us, but I think less is not the. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Don't be sure.
Well, that's good. If he could swing that deal, that would be good for all of us in the state.
But I think he can't do that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we have no leverage in the situation. It would be out of the
can't
goodness
believe-
of their heart if they didn't
Because
smash
I
us.
say in our state, he can't do well. So go to outside also can't do well. I think about that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so let's get some insight on some state workings. Mr. CorCat, without giving away obviously too much of what you guys are doing because the week isn't over, but you guys obviously have banded together as a state. It is pretty freaking clear that you guys are on board. Everyone in your state is pretty much there and not going to Gold League. Is that kind of right? In assuming that, you can just say yes or no. You don't have to give too much away.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously we so I heard the question before. Sorry, I was just dipping between two conversations here in the leaders chat in our state.
Yeah, no worries, brother.
Yeah, so pretty much like the advice that you were saying before about doing if you're going to lose, because you think you're going to get to this situation, do it in the first week. The strategy that we sort of sometimes talk over is maybe even doing it the second week, like last week, like we tried to do that last weekend, but obviously Sunday killed us.
Yeah, we also tried that last week and it didn't work out.
Yeah, so because obviously you have warm-up week and you don't have kill event warm-up week. Mm-hmm. So some people have itchy fingers because they're like, let's go. So, you sort of get 1 week of, everyone can participate and go absolutely mental and then sort of, go, righto, guys, let's rein this back in a little bit for this week. And then get to a good position and go, all right, these days... I won't name specifically which ones we plan to do, but we'll choose what days and we'll alternate them, so there's never like a pattern that people like in states can work out, so that we can do that sort of thing, and then still win the losing side of it, if you know what I mean. But we still get to participate in as much as possible.
Yeah. So blink once if you're gonna lose today.
Yellow light comment.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty clear that you guys are planning on losing today. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. And they're going to smash our ass. They're going to smash our ass when it comes to KE, or try to at the very least. I don't know. I don't know, but this is my summation of what's going to happen here, guys. I'll give it to you raw and fresh off the press. Okay, so we win the first 3 days, and probably... maybe not. People don't really like losing Hero Day, so they might pull a fast one and win Hero Day, which would be good for us. But our state also doesn't like to lose Hero Day. Trained troops really doesn't matter too much, so they're probably going to give that to us. So we'll be up 3-1, or 3-2 possibly, or 4-1. We'll see where that goes, and then they'll. Well, see, KE is so important to lose, in my opinion, because it's 3 points. That could really swing it into your favor, and then it's a sketchy one. So They would probably give up KE if I was to guess. Maybe try and win free development. Obviously, I don't think they're going to give up their throne, and I don't think we're going to give up our throne, but maybe they got something worked out. I don't know. And then the hero duel. Everyone always tries to throw the hero duel no matter what. And so it'll basically be... whichever C-15 gets to the final battle with T-1s. Whoever happens to roll the dice and they win that one. So, yeah, it'll be interesting.
Pretty much. It's I think you work it out. Like Heroes Duel is a hard one because you sort of got to be even more strategic with that. Because if you get to the final and
if it's
say I get to
four
the
3-4-3s in the final, like if it's the last four 4-3-4-3s, then you're kind of screwed yourself out of that one.
But even if say myself and someone else who's got or not even Dangles, but someone from your state. Like
I see,
if someone has 40 million power in your state, I have 46, and we both take out all equipment, all troops, all heroes, and run literally nothing, just there for show in a picture.
Yeah.
The person with the most amount of power will win that duel.
Right. Oh, I see. The gamble still. It's the gamble on. Well,
So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
No,
that's where you sort of you got to be very careful with that sort of stuff. We learnt that the hard way in the first Clash province we ever did months and months ago.
Yeah.
That was the case with Dangle. So that was like, oh damn, keep that locked away.
Yeah, remember that one. But no, it's very interesting. This is some high-level strategy stuff for sure, and ultimately it can be avoided if your state can band together and lose like week 2, right? then it's not a panic to lose week 3 because there's many variables that are uncontrollable when it comes to this tossing the fight kind of strat.
For sure, week 3 is literally panic stations. Like you're telling everyone this is the consequences, or we will go to Gold League and. We will be facing people more than likely with, minimum S3 heroes, probably SX heroes. So we will be living under a shield. We can still get our boxes, but that's all we'll be getting for 4 weeks, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's definitely an interesting mechanic. Honestly, either way, I don't personally care about it on a personal level, simply because it's fun to do KE for sure. It's definitely my favorite part of the game, but if we gotta sit it out for 4 weeks, it'll help me just develop my castle. Because some of those KE days, I miss so many hourly chests because they don't you can't triple dip on that day, and so I miss so many hourlies because I'm just fucking around looking for targets. You know what I mean? I'm not focusing on my castle and focusing on those hourlies every kind of hour that counts.
Yeah. Oh well, this weekend's KE. Should we remember that BrotherW likes KE this weekend?
I'm down, brother. Yeah, you send. I'm not interested in the 25s. Send me a bunch of 24s, and I'll light some of your asses on fire with my T7s. With my T7s, baby.
We were actually just talking about this last night. I was doing a bit of a Q&A too with some of my guys because we just had some mergers and that happened.
Yep.
And that was one of the things that I said to them was obviously you said a few weeks ago about research power, technology power.
Yep.
And that's such an important part of it. And that, someone with T7s like yourself could still burn a C24 that has potentially some T8s, but primarily T7s.
Yep.
If they have less technology power, simply because it's so important, and obviously a lot of other factors go into it, like war rooms and that sort of stuff. But it's so important to have. If you have a C24 that has 250,000 technology power, it's a piece of shit. It's worthless.
Yeah, totally. I look for my favorite KE targets are C24s that have double my power. That I'm like, ooh, this is one that I'm feeling fresh about. Because it's it could either be, it's a 50-50 shot in my mind. They're either a straight cardboard castle that's fat on troops, or they actually built it properly. But at this stage in the game, there's way more cardboard castles that are fat than proper builds, just at this stage in the game. And so I kind of bank on the odds. I like playing the odds when it comes to KE, and I'll dip in there and get my ass slapped a couple times. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
You still get points for it.
Yeah, you get your boxes either way. Last KE, it was actually funny. I do love KEs. The last KE, I literally had no time to do it. And so basically all I did was there was some members of the SVM Alliance that were just kind of camped out in our state, C25s, just unshielded. I was like, all right, I'll try and port around. I think I was out of ports too or something. I had no gems. I was just like, the last kind of war kind of wiped me out of all my stuff with you guys because I was messing around trying to find you. But I had nothing to port around and actually get real points and take take castles, so I just parked beside the C-25 and smashed my troops. I killed 500,000 troops in like 10 seconds into the C-25.
Oh.
But I got
Ooh.
115 million points in 10 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was a little fat anyway. I was 12 million, and that's a little fat for a C-21 in my opinion. So I lost 3 million power, but I got my boxes, so it was worth it in my mind.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's the important part to remember is that if you're struggling in kill event to find people, especially if they're shielded, then sometimes it is a good idea to even, I do it all the time. If I'm struggling to find boxes, I'll message somebody who I know is probably stronger, and just say, let's do a duel, or let's have a bit of fun. Like, I know I'm probably going to lose. I did that with someone in 347, I believe, and they were like ridiculously in power. Like, I was 42 million power, and I think they were like 60.
Yeah.
And they had T9s, and I still killed half their T9s. So
awesome.
Obviously that gave me a ton of points, but I
Of
still
points.
lost. Yeah, I still lost, but the T9s, obviously you get, I think, 250 points per
it's crazy
T9 you kill or something.
Especially if you're killing like 500,000 of them or something stupid,
Yeah, it was like, I can't remember, it was like 220,000, I think it was, but it was still a lot of points. I think I went to like 8 boxes straight away with that one.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's what's cool about this game is you can even. So that being said, even in our Gold League stuff, like if you're feeling fat and you want to get rid of some of those troops, so like I'm a very like math kind of style player, like very calculated, I guess you could say. And so basically, the way I justified it was this. Okay, so I use one port, which is 2,000 gems. I use one port to get beside this castle. All those troops I trained, I don't just train troops randomly. I only train them for hourlies and training day. That's it. That's all. I don't just like always keep my castle getting fatter and fatter. There's really no point in my mind for that. Your power's like, you're deceiving yourself at that point. So I only train them to get rewards. So basically I already got my rewards from these troops. I don't need them to fill my legions. Let me get some more rewards. So I double dipped on my troops in that KE, which is a cool little strategy, right? And in Gold League, totally doable. Empty out all your warehouses, use all your resources, and then just open up your shield. Let them smash all your troops, or you go and smash just run into a brick wall. You'll get your boxes. It'll happen.
Exactly
and that's
right.
honestly what we'll be doing in Gold League is you'll fatten up your castle on training day, get all your boxes, and then you'll just kill them, and then do that repeat for 4 weeks.
That's if you don't pull something out of the bag and send us to Gold League, which I'm still giving you credit that you can do.
Well, like I said, you're giving us too much credit, but totally. We got a plan. We got a plan to send you to Gold League. Yeah. Yeah. The plan is the biggest alliance in our state is actively helping your state in trying to get us to Gold League. So that's our plan. Welcome to 341.
I'm just gonna dip in and go annoy Chaos and get him to be really pissed off, and then he can come take our throne.
So about that, I really hate to say that, but I'm number 1, so I'm like the worst offender right now. Just saying.
Yeah, that's okay. Because you're not the worst offender, because I guarantee you, one of them pricks will pass you just because it's what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got on there and I saw the point score and I'm like, there's no point in holding back. Like, I'm going hard. Screw you guys.
Well, we're already at what 2 billion and they're at 130. Like, there's no way we can not win today.
No, we can't win. It's impossible.
Well, or win is in lose. We can't do what we want.
Oh wait, well yeah, that. No, there's no like. Go get your boxes, boys and girls. There's no point.
Might as well prep for Gold League at this point, in my mind.
Right? You mean save gems for shields? Yep.
Get your boxes and save all those gems.
Yeah.
I have, how many 24 hours do I had? I had 56. Oh, I still got 56. 56 24 hours, so I'll be ready. That's
a nice amount of 24-hour shields.
That's more than the 4 weeks we'll be in Gold League, so there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
I could shield every day.
Have you done any of your Reign of Chaos hero recruitment or anything yet? What's everyone got
Oh, good
with
question.
their heroes?
My team has not. Sorry, the old TTT or whatever. It's going to be a lingo battle for a while, Rail. So bear with me. The TTT has not, because I haven't given anyone out. Because not that I don't trust them, but I know if I wait till Hero Day, then they'll definitely get points for opening them. You know what I mean?
That's the exact same thing I've done. I've told everyone they get it Friday.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. And some people don't like that, and I'm just like, well, it's doing it for all the people that really, they're going to open it the moment I give it to them, so let me just help them help themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I said everyone's waited like 58 days for these rewards that weren't guaranteed anyway. So what's another 4 days?
Yeah.
Like, don't stress, it's all good.
Yep. So that's
Reg opened every last single ticket right away,
course
like
he did.
within seconds.
And that's why this union is going to be beautiful, right there. Yin and yang.
Right? 100%.
Did you just get good heroes?
Yeah. What did you get, Rail? What did you get? You guys
I
had
honestly
some-
don't care.
You
You're
got level 10. You got 10, right? You got spot 10. So is that
Yeah, we got
no S2s, right?
2 S1s.
Oh, 2 S1s, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 S1s, some legendaries. I think I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total.
Nice.
And I only need one more Humongous, which is deadly because everybody knows what I run.
Yeah.
So
that'll help you.
And then I got a Pacer, and I was like, "Shit, son."
Nice.
Is Pacer the footman or is that the archer?
Archer. A deadly son of a whatever words you can imply there. I mean, you want Pacer. You want Pacer. You want Pacer.
Yeah, he does some damage.
Yeah.
He does some damage.
I think I got just from previous ones. I already had Lionheart, Bulwark, and the Sinitus.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an archer one too, but I haven't done much with him just yet. It's the medals. It's the medals that you need with them though to unlock all their skills. That's the pain in the bum part.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Exchange.
Let's
exchange.
talk about
Right.
that.
Thanks.
I was just gonna say, yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. So, if we go into those heroes, actually, let me go back to just so people that finished 19th ranking in this alliance with me, what you're to expect. Like, so at the very minimum, right? So I think I've already been transparent. I get the best shit. Sorry, guys, but also I'm pretty sure everyone's okay with that. Contribution reward, there'll be 9 of our highest contributors that'll get those. And it'll be, I'm pretty transparent with that too. Like, it'll be literally our 9 highest contributors. I will message them and be like, okay, there's the option. You can have this one because you did so awesome, or you can give it to someone else. And if they give it to someone else, great. If they don't, right, I'll let them choose at that point. But everyone can expect to get the bare minimum of this, an honor reward. So, which is recruit. So you get 2 of these. Recruit once in elite recruitment. 100% guarantees an orange hero a chance to obtain S1. So you get a chance for S1, but you'll definitely get some orange hero there. And then another one guarantees orange. Yeah, so basically 3. You'll definitely get 3 orange heroes for sure. But probably the best part for our team is the 60 million resource bundle, right? That's going to help our team move from like level 20s to 21s and 21s to 22s, and that'll definitely help us push those higher castle levels to get to the T8s and stuff. So that's really the best part about this for us. Because we placed 19th, we don't have any guaranteed tickets or guaranteed S1 tickets. All of even mine are all a chance to obtain S1s. So, yeah, that's what to expect kind of on that end. But then, like Core and Rail were saying about the heroes, so if we go into your hero menu there on the bottom right, and if you just click on combat, that's the ones we're talking about right now. If you scroll down to the S1s, so let's take, for example, they were talking about the Pacer, right? So super good, super awesome. His skills are phenomenal. He does some work when this boy is maxed. For sure, for sure. Good hero. But the difference between S1 heroes, I've said this before, but S1 heroes and base heroes, the main difference is this. If you go into their bottom row skills, so that one's the same. So skill number 5 is the same, being woke or being awakened or whatever you want to call that word. I call it, this guy's now woke. Same. It's these last two. You'll need a duplicate for that one, plus a random medal. And then I believe you'll need another duplicate and then 2 randoms, right? So basically, to fully unlock each S1 here, you need 4 pacers to fully unlock this guy, right? And so that's pretty freaking hard to do just on super tickets alone. And that's where the exchange program comes in. So go into your bag or into your castle, into the bar, but go into your bag and then you see these hero tokens. Now, I'll say one bit about this first, because you'll want to use them for your fragments and all that jazz. Max your zone comm with these, please, first. I promise you, you won't regret it. Max your zone comm, get courage medals whenever you can, and the simple strategy is, the most efficient way to do that is find these 15 for 50. Get as many of those courage medals as you can, but if you do have a bunch of heroes and you want to start collecting fragments, I don't recommend it personally until Season 2 heroes come out, but if you got like 3 pacers and you just need one more pacer to fully max him, weigh the odds and it's probably, at that point, it's probably worth it to get collect. But you see all these fragments are popping up. Now obviously they take quite a bit, 1,000 hero tokens, but as you're collecting those tokens, and especially if you don't need to be buying courage medals here anymore, because free-to-play players, this is basically your best friend for courage medals, that and doing well in COP, you pull these courage medals, and yeah, basically you can refresh them 5 times a day, and then it refreshes once on its own each day. So just spin those through about 1,000 gems, and hopefully you can get, I only got 2 there, but hopefully you get 5 to like 7. I've got 7 before in one day, which is 7 times 50, 250 courage medals. That's not good math. That would be 350 courage medals. We'll try that again. 350 courage medals a day to add to your COP chest isn't something to shy about. But that would be the exchange. You save up those hero tokens, and then you exchange for, because then it's a guarantee, like you get 20 fragments, right? And then if you click onto the fragment, it's going to take a shiz ton of hero tokens for sure. But you can go into it and kind of see, because like, so this is 1,000. So you'll need 10 times that. So you need like 10,000 hero tokens to unlock Chungmugung. Just call him Chung. This is the one that Darrell was talking about. So he might be doing that, right? To unlock that. But that's another way to guarantee a more sure way that you're going to get the hero you need, because it's all random when it comes to super tickets and stuff like that. So that's perfect. That makes sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And yeah, so if you're from the TTT or former TTT or whatever we want to say, from the alliance that we warred together, and I was the main general for that, yeah, expect those tomorrow. Reset tomorrow. The moment it ticks over, I'll hand those out. So
Can't wait. So exciting.
Yeah.
Have you made C21 now, Wall?
Yes, sir. You see that shiny roof there, brother?
Oh, man, that gold looks good on you. Get that bling out.
I know. I'm sitting here beside Confucius Say here, that's green, Mr. Green Sorcerer here. He just had to make me feel small. I came parked beside the C18 for a reason, Green, and then you come parked beside me. I was originally parked, if you want to know where my farms are. I'm hiding them for KE. Shit, CorCat. Leave my farms alone. All my farms,
I won't touch your farms.
all my farms are over here. Yeah, that's what everyone says to me. Oh, I'm not going to touch your farms. And then I log back on and they're scattered across the fucking state. Because they've all been zeroed. But I was sitting beside my little farm I just started the other day for a YouTube video. This little C6, and I felt real good, you know? Felt real good. But yeah, see, I'm very close to C22 also, probably next week. I just need one more storage upgrade, then I'll hit it next week, most likely. So, yeah, I'm planning to be full swings T8s for RoC Season 2. And then hopefully by the end of the season, I'll possibly be getting towards C25. It depends. We'll see how it goes. My castle, I do pride my castle on one thing. It is very, very strong for the size, for sure. And then on top of that, I have a little bit experience with fighting, so I can generally do decent in a duel with someone during KE, which is fun. Funnest part of the game in my mind is just last KE I had a battle with a couple people, and this other dude joined in, and I burned them both, and then dipped out with a random. Bitches.
That was like a triple dip. You just went in, took it, and then ran away.
Yep.
That's
Right
that's the best strategy for Clash Brothers kill events. That's what the same strategy I employ. You drop in where you can see a target or two around, once or twice, hit them with your calves, get in, get out. When you make the news, dip out with a random teleport, and then go looking. If you can look at the news, monitor the news. That's where I find all my targets. You find someone hitting someone on the news, and then you drop in, steal their resources they just stole, and then you dip out.
Right. That's
you're
the
gone.
best part. You just watch that castle. You see, if I was hitting this guy, oh, perfect. His Legion is back now. Now I hit him.
Yeah,
now I just
yeah.
take all that shit you stole from that guy.
and then
I
get away
ran him
before someone else can take
and,
it.
Yeah, and then I ran him away immediately. No, it's fun. All kinds of crazy strategies for KE that are fun. Green, you didn't actually have to leave. I was just kidding. Come back here so we can do Giants together. I like that you were beside me.
Or the best part is if you see someone doing that and you really want to mess with them and you got no teleports left, is you select where their location is, then you go and hover over them, just looking at them, and then you just drop a resource tile next to them so they see like the teleport sign coming in, and you just drop a resource tile next to them, and then it would be so funny to see how many C25s and 24s see that teleport of the resource tile coming in, and they dip out, they're gone. They're out of there.
I am doing that in Gold League. That'll be my whole goal for all of KEs. I'm just dropping resource tiles. Oh,
it is so funny to watch people just absolutely scatter when they do it, and then they look back, and then some of them will realize what's going on, and you send in the PC. Oh, really? What happened there? And we're just laughing about it on Discord, just going, look at this guy, he just like bailed over a resource tile.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially if they're hitting your if you're hitting your alliance mate too, like they drop in there, like going to zero them, drop one of those, and hopefully it works, and they just dip out and they stop attacking them.
Oh, that's genius, dude. This is what I love best about our Discord discussions is all these cool little strategies that come up. That is so cool, man. Yeah, that's such a good strategy for protecting your team without having to like pop around to every unshielded castle.
Yeah, if you've just put on a 24-hour shield and you're like, damn it, I don't want to drop the shield, just do that and just see what, if they don't fall for it the first time, do it a second time, and they might believe it the second time.
All right, let's practice on green here. Green, someone's coming to hit your unshielded castle. Ready? 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 Run! Run! Okay, you didn't take the bait. You didn't take the bait.
It's just so funny, like, that it turns out to be this resource plot. It's just so anticlimactic. Like, dun, 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 dun.
No, that is hilarious because the animation is the exact same. I mean, the only difference is you could tell because he's dropping on top of, like, the only thing I just noticed right there, I never really noticed till right now, is, so look where the animation is pinging. It's, like, on top of his castle, so a castle couldn't actually port there. And the only way I could show you this is this. Like, I'll port beside green, right? So the animation is slightly farther away because my castle is taking up a 2x2, so it's slightly farther away. So, but like that's something that they would have to like literally train their eye to see the difference,
When you're in the other state though, and your all senses are going, making sure you don't get hit with all these resources you've just stolen.
Yeah.
And as soon as you see that, your brain doesn't even think. You're just like, you see it, and you're just like, shit, I want to get out of here and keep my resources. I'm out of here, gone.
You're on high alert. You're just like panic mode.
Oh yeah, I've got my blood pressure medication sitting next to me, ready to go. Like it is craziness.
That's kind of sad and funny at the same time. you got it ready.
Very true. All I need is a defibrillator when we have Reign of Chaos Wars for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, oh, he's tapped out again. Just miss CorCat. Go jump him real quick, and let's keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
That's hilarious. Oh, good times, good times. Well, yeah, no one's interrupted us with questions. Me and CorCat can get like this, guys, if you haven't noticed. We'll just go on about random shit for hours. But yeah,
that's right. That's what I was going to ask too. When's the YouTube video? Because I've been like checking it relentlessly 3 times a day to see when this YouTube video is coming out of our war.
Tomorrow.
Oh yes, I'm up early in the morning. I'm going to see it.
I'll do my best to be as quick as
I'm
possible.
going to tell you right now.
That's all they are. Just like, and everyone's asking me in the team. Like I opened the game this morning and I had 2 messages from some of the members saying, "Is the YouTube video up yet?" I'm like, "Oh no, man, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll ask because I knew."
Oh wait. Maybe I'm confused, brother. Am I wrong? Because I'm thinking of the VXI war.
You are wrong, and it's going to be tragic. Okay, I'm not going to tell
you. Oh no, no.
I need the clicks anyway, Core. So you'll find out, but you're going to be very disappointed when you click on the video. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I'll have to settle for VXI first.
yeah. You can definitely watch that one. That'll be up for tomorrow for sure. So there you go. Yeah.
But I just really want to see the reaction when you guys realize that you got us.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll just tell you because fuck, who cares? Basically, your dumbass recorder, man, that is super, super smart and sophisticated with this shit, didn't change scenes, so you guys will not see anything, but we'll put the video up anyway because the commentary is pretty freaking on point and hilarious. So yeah, there's nothing to watch.
Oh, damn, CorCat got us.
yeah. You'll get it'll just be a stream starting soon screen for 3 hours. Because I'm the idiot that was too focused on trying to find CorCat and I didn't switch my scenes on my streaming software.
It's a good thing with a local bun.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it'll be good either way. There's a lot of funny points in that one. It's just like we're just doing random shit and you guys are doing real shit. You're gonna be amazed at how you were so prepared for a team that literally was just fucking around.
Yeah. I knew something was either. I said to my guys on the Discord channel. I said to them, about 15 minutes into prep time, I said to them, now these are the 2 options. Either they haven't prepared for us at all and they're going for somebody else, or they're really screwing with us and fucking with us and we're just going to be like slammed in the next 20 minutes. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's one of the 2.
Yeah. I
was worried.
We were gonna get Fox, man. I was slamming that Fox button so hard because I just wanted to dupe you.
Oh man, I was sitting there looking at my phone intently for the 5 minutes before. Like I was not going to miss a second. And as soon as it went down to 1 second, I was like, my finger was like going to break the screen. I was like, we're going for it. And I'm on the phone on the Discord to the R4s, and I'm like, everyone better be paying attention, get it, smash it. And then it came up on the screen that I got it, and I was like, I nearly jumped out of the chair. I was like, yes, we got him.
That's awesome.
And you're just like, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we were just like, I literally was just like, oh shit, we're at war. Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, we're all like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And Fox were there going, oh, thanks friggin' Christ for that.
yeah, they were. That was wild. I had our good buddy Sid. He's super awesome, but he was in my inbox like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Get out of our state. What are you doing?" I was just like, "We're just literally just messing around, bro. Like seriously, we're probably not even gonna fight you, but we're gonna just mess around in your state a little bit." But we got them to move their AC2, so that's a win in my books.
Yeah. I think one thing I just popped into my head off back onto a topic, sort of a Reign of Chaos topic, but
yes,
all
sir.
good.
Anything, yeah. Open, wide open.
Is one of the things I've been talking to my guys about now is the planning for S2. Like, obviously, we're not going to be super into it just yet. We've still got a couple of weeks, but to start thinking about saving stone. So that's what I said to my guys. Let's try Alliance donations every day. Let's get 20,000 minimum stone each so that we can drop the Alliance centers day one. That will be like a big advantage if our alliances can be dropping 4 ACs on the one day. Meanwhile, OPE or GD7 or whoever else out there are still waiting till day 3 to drop their 4th alliance center. So that will be a massive advantage that we learned in season 1 for that.
Yeah, no, that is a good point. Thanks for getting us back onto a topic, because that is such a good point. Let me just start this giant here. Just trying to get my 10 giants a day like the good old days. I love my speed ups. Anyway, so if we go into the Reign of Chaos tab, or no, let's go to the menu Alliance tab, into the building one, right? We can kind of is there a way to see it? No. Shoot, that sucks. Basically, I was going to tell you guys, the strategy that CorCat's talking about is money, because that's literally what we need to do so that we can be the first ones to 16, and that before the first war that whether it's Geronimo or Double G or Green or any of our big people, Rob, or when this merge kind of goes through, if it's going to stick out, it doesn't really matter, because we will want one of our original TTT people and one of the original RAG people both at level 16 for the first war, because then we could technically smash an AC4 in the first war if it was built, which is pretty freaking dope, right? Or, at the very least, we can path from that level 16 to an AC3 or 2 a lot easier, in a sense. And so, to do that effectively, so you have this bar here. All this stone's going to transfer to the next season. So basically, the idea is that you get this to, let me see if I can remember all the numbers. I think it's 800,000 for AC4, 500,000 for AC3. I want to say like 200,000 for AC2, and then it's very small amount, maybe like 50K for AC.
Yeah, I think it was like almost 2 million total for all ACs
so
to go down. Yeah,
get that number. Now, with that being said, remember, if you donate stone before season 2, it's not going to show up. So if you struggled to get your 10K, right, because you couldn't participate in every war, then don't donate any stone. Right, definitely don't donate any stone. And plus, with this merger going through, if you're a TTT member, do not donate any stone, because we might be needing that stone over at, because we're probably going to change the name of RAG Alliance and our Alliance, and our Alliance right now will be the Academy, and then we'll be in their thing, so we'll want to get the 2 million prepped over there, not here. But basically, save it for day 1, basically, and then everyone drops 20K in. Like, if 80 people drop 20K in day 1, right? Like, is that the math? Is that proper math? 100. I think 100 people. So yeah, if everyone in the Alliance was to drop in 20K day 1, that's 2 million stone, and then you've got 2K points day 1, and then you just slam it. Then we have our ACs, we have 4 coalitions, and we can get to zone 3 like within a couple days with 4 coalitions built, coalition base camps. We can get to zone 3 very fast, and then zone 4 by the end of the week would be the goal. So that's kind of the strategy or the point there. Does anyone have any questions or any comments about that? Does that kind of make sense to all y'all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just get the jump on that level 16 tile, right? So, because level 16 tile, you have way more versatility. That's the only thing I'll say about our team that we lacked in the strategy side, is we didn't push hard, but honestly, we had to move our AC1, which is a huge setback, right? If you have to move your AC1 and rebuild ACs, or not rebuild ACs, but move your AC1 and then all that jazz, that really sets you back on where you're tiling and how efficient and fast you can be with your tiles if you have to move stuff around. But hopefully this start of the season will be a little bit smoother, whether the merger works, the trial period works, or whatever. It'll definitely be smoother, I would imagine, and we can all kind of get to that open field way faster and hit that level 16 hopefully ideally within, you want to be hitting 12s after the come first war, because then you can access any AC basically, right? Those empty 12 plots in Zone 4. But if you got to 16s, which is crazy but possible, if there was a spender and a combination of factors all lined up, then it would be really tough to beat your team.
And also too, just the specialization points at the start of the season, how they're done at the start, and then you move them to obviously potentially unlocking the Guardian and Assault Fortresses for AC 2 and 3 and 4 if you have enough points, and then the green line and all that sort of stuff. So I think that'll be a bit more of a focus in the first few weeks of season 2, especially for us, so that we can maximize that specialization. Because I think this season, majority of everybody just stayed on the blue because we were all new to it, and then we sort of learned as the weeks went on. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You got to get those queues open so that you can get those resources right away, right? So definitely it'll be a similar start, but then way more strategy into all right, well, maybe we dip some people into combat. Maybe our attackers dip into combat a little bit. And then everyone else that's a pather maybe dips into this side of the resource specialization because you get more honor for pathing there. Well, definitely, we talked about that a little bit as far as the teams go. And one thing I'll say with is there anyone left here from RAG? Anyone from RAG, calling all RAG people. And they're not here. But basically, one thing I will say about them and us is we're very similar when it comes to that kind of strategy stuff. I don't know if you guys were getting the same vibe as I from the meeting, but basically it was we are pretty much the same. It's just we were both very stubborn on one point, and it was the R5 situation, right? And the funniest part about it was that your R5 could care less. That was the funniest thing to me personally, is you guys all wanted me to be something that I kind of didn't want to be, but I would be if you wanted, you know what I mean? But ultimately, go ahead, Guy.
No, I was just going to agree with you for sure.
Yeah, it's ultimately, I think it'll go well, and if it doesn't go well, nothing lost besides maybe a little bit of time, but we'll sort it all out in the next 4 weeks so that we know if it's going to work in 4 weeks, and if it's not, this is the time when you guys need to be very transparent with me and message me. So be like, I really don't think this is going to work. This is not, they're doing this, we're doing this, we're just not jiving over here, and I'm pretty aware at assessing a situation, and I'll definitely be there watching and paying attention to see how we jive together. But, well, like I said, I've got your backs. You guys put your trust in me fully, very crazily and blindly, which is amazing and kind of scary at the same time for you guys, because I'm going to fuck you all over. Just kidding. I got your back, and I'll make sure that we don't get screwed in any way. Just as I don't think it's going to happen, but I've got your back, and I'll make it right either way. So I appreciate you guys just wanting to go ahead and follow my lead and trust my judgment a little bit, because like everyone was saying, we have nothing to lose at this point. In the middle of the season, we need to get this sorted out now so that it doesn't mess us up kind of the Mega Hive idea did last season, right? But we'll find that all out, I would imagine. Maybe not, but we might have to do one more week of wars. I don't know, but we'll kind of see if we just jive on a personal level very quickly, I believe. Don't you think?
Yeah, so far so good. I really did feel like it wasn't surprised at all, actually. Once we got us all in a room together, it felt just like we were already home. We were already at home together.
That's good. That's good. It felt good for me, so I'm glad to hear that for you, Kai. That's good. Like I said, always open channels, guys. I'm the same dude, no matter if I'm the R5 or not the R5. I got your back in any facet of this game. Just private message me in the game, on Discord, anything. I got your back. I will help you have more fun in this game. I promise you. That is my commitment to everyone that has ever worn a TTT jersey. But on that note, I'm getting kind of sleepy, kind of thirsty, and this has been a great session.
Been a long. Agree.
Anyone got any final question? You got 3 minutes. Last question, or we're going to say our goodbyes.
So buy stone, collect it, don't spend it, don't donate it.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is right. And just be working on getting to that C22. If you're not there yet, if you're already there, just strengthen that C22 a little bit, because between now and season, so we have a couple C23s. I doubt they could push to C25 and get T9s. It'd be very unlikely. But basically, like Green's idea and his philosophy, and also E's, like they're C22s. They've been C22s for a little while, and they're just getting stronger every day. So focus on the inside of your castle. Make that a castle that a poor little 21 like me can't set on fire. Okay. So focus on your castle for the next 4 weeks, regardless of how this merge goes. Just make sure, like I said, moment of clarity in the middle of that meeting. Focus on yourself. Focus on your alliance. Focus on your state. Right? Kind of focus in that kind of avenue, and the game will be fun. I promise you. I can promise you that if you do that method, yourself, your alliance, your state, the game will be fun. I promise you that.
Yeah, feels good.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks so much. Blood, E, Kai, Mar, Court, Green, Miss Core, Noli, Percy, Ron, Vela, and Yeti. Wait, Vela? Is that Vela that snuck in here?
Hi, Bella.
Hi, I've been lurking for a while now.
Oh, shoot. I'm clearly very observant. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, you know that I'm stealthy, right?
Yeah, that's right. You are very stealthy. I'm going to sign off here, guys. Thanks so much for being here. As usual, as always, stay fresh, crush face. I will catch you next time.
See you, man.
See ya. Thank you. Bye.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys.
Bye.